seated. Good evening, family and virtual supporters of these, the three members of the virtual learning graduating class of 2020, hailing from the Grafer and Daly household. I am your virtual principal, the young professor, and it is a privilege and an honor to be here tonight at this commencement ceremony to honor these graduates in light of the unique circumstances presented to us in the year of our Lord, 2020. The year has been challenging since making the shift to virtual learning. From keeping track of various Zoom meetings with multiple Flagler County Schools education personnel, to dealing with severely lacking bandwidth due to 4 learners being connected to no less than 8 or 9 devices simultaneously throughout the day, to picking up school lunches to reheat and serve at home, to playing bouncer and preventing all of you from inundating your mother who is trying to teach her own students at Matanzas High School. These unique hurdles made for a chaotic and atypical learning environment that I'm happy to say you all managed to navigate swiftly for the most part. Not only have I been your principal for the last portion of the school year, but I'm also your father or stepfather, and I'd be remiss if I did not tell you all how proud I am of the work that you've been able to do during these less than ideal circumstances. Here are some highlights of the experience.
Hola, me llamo Finn.
Hi, my name is Lily, and it's April Fool's Day today because it's March, April 1st, and I'm doing my math.
Hello, my name is Finn Daly, and welcome to Fantastic Travels. Today we are going to be taking a look at the beautiful nation of Colombia, located in South America. So come along for the adventure. It's going to be a fun one.
Adios.
This crisis in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic has had a lot of significant consequences. Now, as a family, we've been fortunate to avoid any real contact with the virus itself, but it has caused us suffering in some other ways, including the loss of my income and a great deal of doubt as to where the future would take us. However, an unintended benefit is that we have been able to spend so much more time together as a family than we ever have, and more than we possibly ever will. I know there have been days where we might have wished for a little less togetherness, but I also know we've been able to craft some memories and experiences together as a family that I will cherish for the rest of my life, and I hope all of you will as well. I've loved all of our nights eating at our makeshift picnic table outside in the fresh air, trips to blueberry farms, drive-in movies, and playing board games together. We may never have these opportunities again, so I hope that you kids remember them fondly. More than anything, I hope this school year and everything that caused it to be so strange has taught all of you young children a valuable lesson about life, and that's that nothing in this world is guaranteed and things do not always work out the way that you think that they will. This makeshift commencement ceremony that we're doing here is literal proof of that. Sometimes the world throws you a curveball and your entire life gets turned upside down and you are left wondering what happened. When this happens, you can react in 2 distinctly different ways. You can lay down and fall apart as a result, or you can sit back for a moment to gather yourself before asking, how can I move forward from here? And then get to work. I think it's a life lesson that everyone learns eventually, but thanks to COVID-19, you kids have all been exposed to this lesson a little bit earlier in life than you might have otherwise. However, it is my belief, both as your virtual principal and as your dad, that you all responded to the situation and exceeded the expectations that your mother and I had for you. We are so proud today to celebrate you in our own small way and to congratulate you for navigating your ship through rough waters. Now, before bestowing your honors upon you, we would like to recognize the superlatives for this class of 2020. Winner of the most likely to spend countless hours of the day and night playing Fortnite, Mr. Finn Daly. The most likely to play roller derby when she gets older, Miss Morgan Daly. And the most likely to never survive a zombie apocalypse because she is just too loud, Lillian Grafer. And now, before we move forward, we will have a few remarks from the valedictorian of this class. She received all A's during virtual learning and has a perfect 4.0 grade point average in kindergarten your valedictorian of the year 2020, Miss Lillian Grafer.
Stay safe, don't do drugs, and give air hugs.
That was very, very good. Truer words had never been spoken. And now, we'd like to welcome our graduates to receive their diplomas. Here to present these awards, we are thrilled to have Baker to the Stars, the extremely talented, and your mother, Miss Shanna Grafer. Please stand, you're going to come receive your awards. First, being promoted from kindergarten to first grade, Miss Lillian Lake Grafer. Being promoted from 6th grade to 7th grade, and more importantly, from elementary school at Old Kings Elementary to middle school at Indian Trails Middle School, the lovely Miss Morgan Rose Daly. And finally, last but certainly not least, being promoted from 8th grade to 9th grade, and more importantly, from middle school to the prestigious Matanzas High School, standing 6 feet 1 inches tall, Mr. Finn Patrick Daly. Are you really crying at a fake graduation? Oh my gosh. Give it up for your mom, everybody. She couldn't keep it together.
We gotta do that again?
No. At this time, we're doing a graduation. At this time, we ask the graduates to please move your tassels from the left to the right. And just flip yours around. Ladies and gentlemen, watching at home on social media and here in the audience tonight at the Grafer Auditorium, I am proud to present to you the lower-classmen graduates of the 2020 Virtual Learning Experience class. You may all now go to your rooms, play on your Kindles, Fortnite, watch reruns of Full House, or whatever it is that you do. Thank you and good night.